Hi, this is Emma, and I'm going to show you today how to lay and light a fire. So here we have our fire circle where people are sitting and they're not allowed to come further forward. This is the fire pit, and we've got fire gloves, first aid kit, burns kit, fire blanket, bucket of water, and then we've got kindling in here, we've got extra water over there. So I'm doing a teepee lay, so I've, as you can see, I have laid the sticks like this, and the wind's coming from behind me, so the idea is that you then put more tinder in here, sheltered, that's the idea, and put in some tinder so that it all lights, and then any extra old bits of the charcoal that we used before in previous fires, that would work in here. And once we've lit that, then I'm going to put this on top. Now also what I use is whenever we're doing projects with knives, I collect all the wood shavings and I chuck them in a tin can, and then old candles and those sort of bits, we melt those on the fire, also in another tin can, and basically mix the two, so you've got a sort of homemade firelighter which is just wax and wood shavings, and the wax is just old bits of candle. And then finally I've got some cotton wool which I'm just going to tease out and place on top of here, and that should be good to go. I've also got eucalyptus bark in my tinder box with a bit of thistle down too, so I can put those on top. And then you can just hold this, let the fire get going. Think of your oxygen and your fuel and your heat. We haven't really got the heat yet, but once that gets going, obviously then you need to turn to the fire gloves. But for now, I can just stack that up there, making sure that the oxygen can still get in. Sometimes you can lay it to the side if it's particularly windy and it's blowing all over the place. And once that gets going, then it's time for the fire gloves. I've sorted out all my kindling into different lengths, so these are the sort of matchstick sizes, tinder, kindling, and then you build up to bigger and bigger, pencil fingers, finger width, and so on. So you can see that that's burning away nicely. I can collect the odd bits, put that in. And the wind is providing the oxygen, and we're away. So now I can build up my next layers. Should always place sticks on the fire, don't throw them in, because if you throw them in you never quite know where they're going to go. And children always like to throw them in because they're scared of the fire, but as soon as you learn to place them in, particularly if you've got fire gloves on, they soon stop being scared of them and learn about fire lays and that sort of thing. Whilst that gets going, it's a good time just to collect your tinder, put it all back for another time. Always collecting tinder when it's dry, making sure it's properly dried out, and I'll bring it along with me, especially when it's raining. It's just a good habit to get into, and then you're returning what you take from different places back to the same place. Just using other means of drying it out. Other ways you can do it when it's raining. Put them in your pockets. That's a good way of drying it up. Keep it on you, close to you, as gets as warm as possible for as long as possible. And then other things are finding a source of standing dead wood is always good. Also, you can use the old bits that you had before if it's not all burnt out, or you've been able to save bits from the previous fires. And in the way. So as you can see, that's just going to burn away really nicely. If we wanted to then start cooking,